From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone. Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. The first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
Hurts. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
brings up third.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Chiefs nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. Loose inside the 30. Hollywood Brown. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after one. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got a first and 10 at their own 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, he went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Again, it's Smith. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little buffing. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Hurts sets up to throw it. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes a flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Back to throw again. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with great starting field position up near the 50, they might be one completion away from stealing a late field goal here. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Chiefs. First down. 24-yard gain on the play. First down, Kansas City.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up for the 1st and 10.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
The 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, a 16-yard touchdown. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
24, Eagles 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. From the gun, it's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton.
Yeah, you ass, nigga. Goodbye. Get your ass out of there, nigga. Bye. What? Ass, nigga.
One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First carry now for the former Badger Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of
Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
first down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
In motion is Warren.
Let's go.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. Open space to the 35. And he will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts' 23-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
Ready, ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
The 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On play action, it's Jones. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. He pushed this one to the right. No good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Downfield is caught by Brown. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
First and 10.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Mahomes now on second down. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay.
Brings up second.
Ball on the
and
28-yard line.
At the 28-yard
Here's second
line.
down and 9.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal?
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Jones operating out of the pistol. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. On first down, Jones. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they...
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Oregon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Kenny Moore brought him down.
Here's second and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Now, Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Kelce. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Yards on the play.
The future Hall of Famers connect. Mahomes to Kelce one more time for a Chiefs first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Anthony Gould now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. A signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Jones now on first down. He'll look deep for Pittman. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Kenny Moore there to make the play.
The 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow, yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Third, they need 8. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the tackle.
30-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Mahomes. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Throwing is Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here now, second down and goal. One more time with Pacheco. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Abdullah now to return. And he'll be taken down on return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. That's Pierce in motion. On first and 10, here's Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Shotgun now for Jones. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Indianapolis. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, they need 7. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And while this game is certainly all but over, this drive really comes down to pride. On one side, you got a team trying to show they're willing to fight all the way to the end. And then the other, they don't want to give up a touchdown at this point in the game.
They'll run a draw now with Taylor. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
In motion is Warren. Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked. And
he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that's
GG's.
This one up as they have to give it up on downs. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 11. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Dallas. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, Friday!
First down, here's Dak. Bails out of the pocket quick. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Yeah, here we go!
Another run for Williams. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Yeah! There we go. Flying.
Prescott now on third down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down. Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with a lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick. And they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 22. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
To the air, Mahomes. That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum, but keep that defense on its heels.
Going back, gets the handoff. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice 1st down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Handoff on second and short. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chiefs finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Boys take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Oh, tried forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Deron Bland.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Right back to Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 4.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And he returns this to the 22. Dak going to start out going to the air. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he's taken down. The Chiefs sack. Michael Dana. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. The first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. I love those plays. 4th and 1. That's who wants it more, this time the offense.
Yeah, there's a lot of hooting and hollering in there, right? A lot of contact and a lot of collisions as they try and find some space. Who's going to drop their hips?
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
A gain there of 21 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yellow.
Inside handoff, Smith. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Down inside the 10. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, 29 yards. And the Chiefs use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 43-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Yeah! There we go! There we go, going to 53.
Now Prescott. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And again, it's Prescott. That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Here's Prescott. Finding Pickens for no. And I think the ball's out. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe
Quick.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Quick throw here. It is caught by Tolbert. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th down and pick up 10 yards.
4th down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Williams. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. They'll run it with Williams. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of downs. 1st down picked up. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll try the right side with Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs, nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. Going to fire. Deep ball for Rice. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Trayvon Diggs in on the tackle.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Hey, we're good.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Attack!
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. This is caught at 2. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Yeah!
They run over center with Williams. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and get there on the ground.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on 3rd down, exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the 1st down.
1st and 10. Prescott now. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Dak going to work it to Lamb on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Kill.
Prescott again. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll throw again. Dak. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Again, Prescott to the air. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. A touchdown apiece. 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20s before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll take this one in. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty, because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, right back to Williams. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
Now Prescott. First down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
2nd down, Prescott. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
10 yards to go.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Prescott to throw it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Yellow.
They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. Pick up of 46 yards. On first down here, it's Smith. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and 10 at the Cowboys' 11-yard line.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Hollywood Brown. Touchdown, KC. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Going to 53. Here we go.
Dak can throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Taking off, and he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Here is 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil. And the Chiefs are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
15.
Out of his own end zone, it's Mahomes. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah, here we go. I take it.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. It is exactly how they coach it. Once he realized he wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Here we go. I kill.
They'll drop to throw. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So here it is, 4th down and 10.
Kill. Yeah.
Back to throw is Prescott. That is hauled in at the 5. To the goal line and in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within 1 possession. So they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And it's not going to be easy.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it to start the drive, and here is Smith. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So now it's
City.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively by Trent McDuffie.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 33 yards. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Prescott now. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A huge play for Dallas. 32 yards.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. On 2nd down, it's Dak. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Here we go, 46. 26.
Prescott. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Throwing is Prescott. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Yellow.
Now a run with Smith. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.